Where's the hematite? Oh, look at that. And our brewers again cancel his job because he is out of barrels. But that's okay. He's got plenty of barrels now. I'm perfectly happy with the amount of booze we've done. And, oops, I went too far. Designate X. Undo that. So we've got a variety of minerals, and now the only question is, where do we want to build our actual sort of base here? How deep do we want to go? Do we want to do any farming? The answer to that is probably yes. We can actually start an underground farm like right here. So these two pools right here, they are known as, that's actually open space. There you go. Murky pools of water. And murky pools of water are not as good as a river because they don't really refresh themselves. Also, your dwarves are not happy if they have to drink from that because it's kind of shitty water. But we can use it for farming, especially if we get rain. I think it's rained a couple of times so far. So the pools will refill themselves from the rain. So that's good to know. So what we can do is we can build a farm. Well, not yet. We're going to need some workshops set up. Okay, we know. We got to build our actual base. We got to set up our production centers. Get them going on. Okay, you keep building barrels. We need tons more barrels now that we've got enough beds done. So let me finish the bedroom here. So that's another bed. Yes. Bed. Bed. Good. They're going to get placed. And the beds we've got already, we can take... Oh, we need doors. That's what we need. Hold on. Cancel. Cancel. We need... Cancel. We need... you know what? Whoops. No. No. Stop remove. Oh, there's a shortcut to doing that. We need 3 doors, and then you can go back to building barrels. How's that? Build them doors. In fact, I actually hate building doors out of wood because you can build them out of stone. Like I said, you have infinite stone, but I don't have my stonemason shop set up quite yet. Alright, we do have our plants going on. Very strong. Da, da, da. There's enough things dying that actually we're going to want a butcher shop going on pretty soon too. Okay, so let's make this our level here. So we got our primary crossroads, although you, generally speaking, to avoid traffic jams, you'll want things to be at least 2 tiles wide, and 3 would be best. So we're going to transform this to be 3 tiles wide here. Like so. So our miners will come back, dig that out a little bit wider, and then we're going to start building rooms. Now, one thing to keep in mind is you want your workshops to be near your storage places, and you don't want your workshops to be near your living quarters because the noise upsets people. So you want to think about that a little bit as you're setting things up. Also, your storage spaces do tend to take up a hell of a lot of space. So one thing you can do that's actually a neat trick, and I'm going to employ that here. So I'm on level, I can't read it because my counter's in the way. Let me see if I can move this. Okay, I'm on level 145. Okay, is this level here, and I can go up 3 levels, 148, that's where this place is here. So what I'm going to do is, so my workshops and everything is going to be on this level. 1 level above is where I'm going to set up my stockpiles, and I'm going to... question is, do I base it off my central staircase? Because it's technically a little bit vulnerable, you know, to like getting robbed or something like that, but it would help the moving around quite a bit. Okay, let's be smart about this. So this is my central staircase, 1 level above my main production floor. So I'm going to dig a bit of a walkway here like this. Now, let's go down level, and I'm going to start digging out some rooms for my workshops here. So the workshops are roughly 3 by 3 squares, so I'm going to sort of dig out a 3 by 3 row here, and I'm going to keep it nice and sexy and give them all, oops, individual doorways here. This will make sense as soon as they start digging. Oh, I actually ended up with the right size there. That's kind of funny. And we're going to have a 2 by 2 hallway over here. This is going to be slightly less traffic. Well, yeah, it will be. And may as well build doors here for the workshops too, so we get good accessibility to everything. And we're going to build a 2 by 2 hallway right here. Alright, so dwarves, their diggers have quite a bit of work to do because they're still expanding this hallway. even though we don't really need all of the hallway space right now, but we will soon. So ultimately, my workshops that are up here will end up all going away, and I'll be using the space for something else. Part of the reason is you don't really want all your stuff to be this close to your entrance, because you're vulnerable to getting stolen. So that's no good. So we've got some more coal up there. That's very exciting. Okay, and what's the other thing I want to do? I wanted to... So my workshops are going to be here. I'm going to have another row of workshops here, which, you know what, I'm just going to map out now, but I won't actually connect to any doorways. So there's no... My dwarves aren't actually going to be mining this quite yet. Let's continue the hallway here. Whoops. Like so. Okay, so we'll connect that. Okay, that's pretty good. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some stairs over here, which are just going to be upstairs. They're only going to be going in the up direction, like that. So that way my workshops are going to have very easy access to the stockpiles, which I'm about to put upstairs. In fact, let me change this designation. I'm not going to put them here. I'm going to put them up here. That way they'll be a little bit more centralized. There we go. So once that gets dug out, you'll be able to see it one level above. And I'm going to use all this gray space you're seeing here. These are going to be my main storage areas. And they're going to be a little bit more freeform, probably. I don't know. I suppose I could make them look sexy and organized too. What is this? Oh, bauxite. Ooh, bauxite is good. Bauxite, it allows you to make heat-resistant alloys. Now, why is heat resistance important? Well, I guess I'll spoil it. You can find magma in this game. And magma is very dangerous, and you want to be really careful how you work with magma. But you can use magma to create powerful industries. But you may need heat resistance alloys to do it. So I would much rather dig this stuff out, wow, than use it for, like, you know, it's a shame to leave these as walls. I mean, I suppose ultimately I can widen this to a 3. Maybe I'll do that, just so I don't forget. Although I really, you know, would like my miners to focus on the stuff I care about a little bit more up here. I'm not prioritizing very well, but what you gonna do, huh? It has started raining. It is now summer. That's interesting. So my crops have gone through an entire cycle at this point. Okay, brewer, keep brewing drinks. You know what? I'm just going to actually tell you to repeat the task. So he's just going to keep brewing until he runs out of barrels or fruit. Probably barrels first. And what are you doing? Are you still making barrels? Yes, good. Actually build more barrels. Okay, that's going to be way more than I need to run my industry. And I don't remember, did I set up my beds? Oh no, because I needed doors. That's right. Build door. I got doors now. So, oh, I can't build doors here because of the big doorway. Such a noob. Well, I'll build one door here for the hell of it. And hopefully we'll get to it soon. Someone bring me a door. Anyone? Find a door and install it. There we go. Okay, and the reason is I'm going to take this bed, say make a bedroom, I'm going to increase the size, and it sort of flows, but it doesn't go through doors, so I can set up a nice bedroom right here, and enter, and say this is going to be a dormitory. So all these beds are just going to be assigned. Anyone can come in here and sleep and use the beds when they want to, and probably soon we'll see some dwarves sleeping there. Now back down here. All right, still digging out here. We've got a dwarf digging up top, maybe. Yes, no, I don't know where he's gone. Now, I think it's about time. One thing we can do is we still have our wagon here. What did I do? There it is. And my dwarves go there to rest. Like, when they've got nothing to do, they go to the wagon. And it's pretty far out of the way, so I'm just going to disassemble the wagon. It'll also give us some wood as it gets torn apart, so that's good. Not that we have a shortage of wood. And I'm going to designate some more plant gathering.